Welcome to the deep dive. Today we're jumping into Puddin's POP's betting picks for May 10th, 2025.
Yeah, we've got their summary page ready to go.
Right. So our mission, as always, is to basically pull out their main recommendations, get the thinking behind them, see how confident they are, and just give you the quick hits.
Okay, let's do it. First thing popping out is a strong play. It's the Padres money line, negative 200 against the Rockies.
Okay, negative 200,
Yeah.
and they're giving it what, probability-wise?
An 80% win probability. And a really high confidence score, too, a 92 out of 100.
92. Wow. So what's the main driver here? Pitching.
Definitely pitching. That seems to be the core of it. The Padres stats are, well, pretty impressive.
Yeah, I see here fourth in ERA overall at 3.17. But look at this bullpen. ERA 2.39, BPWHIP 1.05. That's
League best. Yeah, their bullpen is just locking things down, not giving up runs, not letting guys get on base easily.
mm-hmm. And you contrast that with the team they're playing. The Rockies' offense is struggling a bit.
A bit. They're 29th in runs per game, scoring just 3.26. It's a pretty stark difference offensively.
No kidding. And then the actual starting pitchers for this game.
That highlights it even more. You've got Steven Kolek for the Padres with a perfect 0.00 ERA.
0.00?
Yeah.
And the Rockies starter.
Brock Blaylock. His ERA is 8.03.
Whoa. Okay, that's a massive difference right there.
It really is. And what's interesting, they even mentioned Coors Field, Hitter's Park.
Right, usually boosts offense.
But they argue the Padres' pitching quality, specifically limiting hard contact their XWOBA allowed, is just .307, kind of negates that park effect, or at least mitigates it significantly.
Got it. So even in that environment, they're not getting squared up often.
Yeah.
And I see the Rockies strike out a ton too.
Yeah, almost 27% K rate. That definitely plays into the Padres' pitching strengths.
Okay. So even though Gonic's 200 is, pretty steep pricing,
It is.
the mismatch seems significant enough that they feel it's justified. High confidence, strong play. Makes sense.
Agreed. Okay, moving on. They've also got a good play. This one's the Yankees money line against the Athletics.
Yankees at the A's. What are the odds there?
Running home 57 for the Yankees. They're giving this a 67% probability and a confidence score of 85. So
Yeah.
still solid, but framed more as, good value.
Right. 85 confidence is still pretty decent. Yankees on the road. What's the angle? Offense.
Primarily, yeah. Yankees offense is firing second in the majors, scoring, 5.68 runs per game.
Wow.
And they pair that with pretty reliable pitching, too. ERA under 4, solid bullpen. Seems like a complete package.
Okay. And how do the A's stack up against that?
Well, Oakland's offense isn't bad, actually, averaging over 4 runs a game. But their pitching overall team ERA is higher, 4.58.
Got it.
So there's a gap there.
Interesting, though. The starting pitcher matchup looks closer on paper. Rodon for the Yankees versus Sears for the A's. Their ERAs are almost identical, just under 3.
That's true, a very close matchup between the starters. But the thinking here seems to be about depth.
The bullpen difference again.
Exactly. The Yankees bullpen is expected to be stronger down the stretch. Plus, the park itself, the Oakland Coliseum, tends to favor pitchers slightly.
Right, pitcher friendly. So
Yeah.
that might give the Yankees staff overall a slight edge even beyond the starting matchup.
That seems to be the reasoning. So maybe not the huge mismatch like the Padres game, but the Yankees' offensive advantage plus the deeper pitching staff makes it a good value play at NetAquest 157.
Gotcha. Okay, that makes sense. And just for context, how has Puddin's POP been doing overall this season with these picks?
Right, good question. Their track record shows strong plays are 10-3, good plays are 7-5.
Yeah.
So overall, they're sitting at 17 wins and 8 losses, and their bankroll change is up 3.9%. Gives you a feel for that performance.
Right. So, quick summary then. Padres look like the high confidence pick, but you pay for it at negative 200, driven by that huge pitching mismatch. And the Yankees offer maybe better value at negative 157, banking on their powerful offense and better pitching depth against the A's.
That's the gist of it. You've got the quick breakdown of their top plays for the day.
Perfect. So maybe a final thought here. When you look at these analyses, they use ERA, bullpen stats, offensive runs.
Sure, the standard stuff.
Yeah, but how much does something like, say, that XWOBA stat, limiting hard contact, or maybe bullpen WOPAP versus bullpen ERA, how much do those specific metrics really shift the win probability needle compared to just the headline numbers?
That's a great question. Digging into which advanced stats correlate most strongly with winning beyond just the surface level that could potentially offer a deeper edge for your own analysis, something to think about.